Welcome to la-thuile, yeah!
It already seems like a long time ago since we were in Chile for the opening round of the Enduro World Series here in 2014. There was snow at the top of the mountain there, and once again we've got snow at the top here. We also have one of the longest stages we're going to see all year. We've got 6 stages this weekend, 3 on Saturday and 3 on Sunday, and it's a variety of chairlift to the top and pedal power. But what variety we've got on the tracks as well. That word loam that people love to shout about has been spoken loads. There's also some flowing wooded trails and some glaciated chunks of savage rock. When people think of enduro in Italy, they think of Putrala, Finale, Ligura, but it ain't all cappuccinos on the beach, and that's why some people hide away in refuges like this. So we're going to pop in and see some of the folk involved in this event. Chris, well, one of the things people have been talking about this weekend is the weather. We went up to the top yesterday and it was savage up there. What's your take on that? Like, a few of the riders complaining they're getting cold, but it's all part of it really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mountain biking. I think the clue is in the name. The first word is mountain, and sometimes the weather's not so pleasant in the mountains. Yeah, you know, we Enrico and his team have got a pretty tough job on their hands managing the race and the safety side of it. But that's the way it is. You know, if it's dangerous, of course there'll be changes. But if it's uncomfortable, well, then it's just uncomfortable. I think it was pretty uncomfortable yesterday. Yeah, I think, you know, that's just part of it. It's who, for me, enduro is about who manages the weekend. It's 6 stages over 2 days in mountain terrain. Who's prepared? Who carries the right stuff? Who goes the fastest? But also stays on their bike, you know, stays healthy. If people want to take a risk and don't stay warm at the top and their performance suffers, then that's their mistake, you know, I think as far as we're concerned. So, you know,
so there's more that goes into it than just the technical riding skill.
I think that's so important. I think that's why it's such an interesting sport and why it really kind of inspires, I think, you know, all of us, I guess, because there's just tactics and preparation and so many elements that affect the race. Yeah, 3 rounds, 3 series leaders, new stage winners, new race winners. You know, Nico Lowe and taking his first win in Tweedlove. Then we had Justin so close in Valois, and then just that, you know, that puncture, maybe a bit of misjudgment. Yeah. But the guys are pushing so hard. The points are so tight. Top 5 men is crazy tight. So there'll be risks being taken. But we've seen 2 rounds of the 3, won by guys who haven't won a stage. You know, Jerome in Chile, and then Jared in Valois. So it's a long game. We've got the weather, we've got the snow. That stage 1 that they repeat again on Sunday morning could define the race.
Pretty tough. I think that's the word to describe just that stage 1 and 4. It's brutal, really.
The first day practice is done already. Quite lucky. I do every stages. Having fun on every stages, definitely. It's quite a good mix between took the chairlift, climbing with the bike, and yeah, it's gonna be a hard weekend again.
Like the perfect trail, mountain bike, alpine style, and lots of, I don't know the name, the leaf of the melees, you know, the conifer. Yeah. And it's just beautiful curve with a lot of flow and different kind of terrain.
We're at the top of what is stage 1 and 4. They're going to ride the same track twice, and I feel like I've come for more of a day snowboarding than mountain biking. Still snowing up here, it's really bleak. Ah! Fuck this! Fuck you!
It's a silverback. The lesser spotted silverback. Fuck off.
We're down in the pits in my new little company vehicle that's been provided kindly by the organisers. But the people we're looking for are the riders that are going to be flying this weekend, and it is going to be tight at the top. In the women's race, we've got Tracy Moseley and Anne-Caroline Chausson. Tracy with 2 rounds to her name so far, and Anne-Caro, the winner of the opening round in Chile. But they are only separated by 50 points. And then in the men's, it's Jared Graves leading it out, with very close behind him Damien, Oton and Justin Leov in second. I'm off for a little spin now. And now for some racing, sports fans. There's still a little bit of mist clinging to the mountains at the top, but we have more sun down here as we see Jared Graves going off behind us for the first of the stages.
I don't wanna know where you go, but when you're gone, time goes so slow. I don't even know you were.
Such a hard start to the day. I think just being on top in the cloud, having just such varied terrain, and it's pretty physical all the way. And there's just one little punchy climb which felt confident I was going to be able to stand up and smash, but I grovelled up there like as if it was the last stage of the weekend.
To the end. Maybe we are just the same. Don't you feel the same? Oh, here we go. We are the souls of the nights we stole. If there's any hope.
Damien Oton picks up where he left off last race, taking his first stage win, whilst Tracy Moseley is once again unstoppable on the long stages. I know you from the years of legendary racing downhill, but we haven't seen you in Enduro World Series before. How are you finding it?
Mate, I love it. It's the first one I've done. It's a bit of an eye-opener, and yeah, it's definitely a whole lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Loving it.
Maybe we are just the same.
Do you ride well in wet conditions?
Oh no, I'm living in Perpignan, the south of the France. It's very dry.
Maybe we are just the same. Don't you feel the same? Just the same. We are 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 just the same.
Well, they are downhill tire and yeah, try to don't get a punch, don't get a crash, and to be as slow as I can all the way down, and yeah, it should be good, yeah.
Cecile Ravenel puts 4 seconds into Tracy, closing up on the GC. Jared Graves is visibly quicker than everyone to the line, but it's not quite enough as Oton is impressive again. Proved you got the speed on that final stage, taking 12 seconds off Tracy there. So look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Yeah, it was fun. Just a little bit of rain that makes still more fun to ride. So it's not too muddy. It's just a little slippery.
Here comes the German!
Rennie, at the moment you're 8 seconds ahead on the final stage. Incredible run there.
Yeah, on the top I was thinking a little bit, but in the lower section I really enjoyed, like no thoughts, it was just riding and having fun.
Rennie Wildhaber puts in his first stage win to take him into the GC lead for the first time as well, whilst Anne-Caroline Chausson puts a healthy chunk of time into her competition. Day one of racing here in la-thuile, and it has been exciting. The women's category thrown wide open. Tracy Moseley taking the win on the first very long stage. Cécile Ravenel second stage. And then Anne-Caroline Chausson coming back after a mechanical to take the win on stage 3. And in the men's category, Damien Oton coming out on fire. Stage 1 and 2 chalked up for him, but then a crash just before the finish line left the door open for Rennie Wildhaber, who has also been going well the rest of the day, to take the GC overall as we lead into day 2. Day 2 in la-thuile, Italy. The riders are loading up on the first lift of the day to go up for stage 4. Yesterday we had the tumultuous Italian conditions. Some thunder coming in at one point, rain, but also a load of sun. Sun's out at the moment, a bit misty at the top, but we're definitely going to see some more good racing today. Rennie, great day for you yesterday, taking your first stage win, lift to the top. And what are you expecting on this first stage? It's a long one.
Well, I try to find a good rhythm and just have fun on the bike and enjoy. Hopefully it's all for all the riders the same weather, and then we have a good day out here.
We saw you win the long stage yesterday, so no reason why it can't happen again today.
Yeah, I hope I win the long stage, because stage 5 is short. The difference will be at the stage 1.
Your bike was making a few funny noises when you crossed the line then. What was any issues going on?
Had a little malfunction with the chain falling off the 11 cog on the back. So it wasn't exactly ideal for the end of the stage, but not too much time lost, just maybe a few seconds, I don't know.
Joe Barnes has gone real fast and taken the stage win there. What do you reckon to that?
Oh yeah, not really surprising, eh? It was just snotty peanut butter, polished rocks up top, pretty slippery.
Tracy Moseley smokes it and back into the GC lead. Lowe has a rear puncture, as does Alex Cure, but Joe Barnes is unstoppable. Tracy, you've just completed stage 5, that was, but stage 4, the real long one. But 45 seconds around that into everyone else?
Well, yeah, I hadn't actually seen the results from 4, but I got to the finish and kind of waited my 30 seconds and didn't see Anne, so felt good that at least I'd not lost any time this morning, and I'd hoped that that was going to be a stage where...
Not lost, that's an understatement. Nico, catching you resting in your van before the final stage. Finished second on stage 5. Good run there?
Yeah, really good run. I found the smile again. After stage 1, it's quite hard. I flat tire again. Unlucky again after two races. Then, yeah, after stage 5 was quite good. Really good feel. Fast, flowy, perfect. What do we like?
and you're in the fight for the overall with one stage to go. What's your tactics here? It's all within a few seconds.
Yeah, if it's so close together, I think there's no big tech, it's just attack, and that's all.
So Joe, got one stage to go, and you're currently sat in second position after taking the win on stage 4 and good result on 5 as well. Really stepped it up today.
Yeah, I don't know how. I think yesterday's exertions made me stronger already.
Martin Mays wins a stage to rectify something from weekend that has seen him outside of the top 10 a couple of times. And Caroline Schusel gets one over on Tracy Moseley to close up the GC.
We're at the bottom of stage 6, the final stage of the weekend. In the women's, Tracy Moseley's got quite a lead, but in the men's it's all to fight for, with Oton, Barnes, Bailey Matra and Wild Harbour all within a few seconds of each other, so they're bound to be charging on this final stage.
The 5 not so bad, but 6 I was totally dead, so tired. They have many pedaling parts in the mud on the flat.
Well, congratulations, Tracy, another event win. That's 3 in a row now.
I know, yeah. I think this weekend after yesterday, I was thinking this was going to be a bit of a battle to try and pull it back, but thankfully another good long stage this morning gave me a bit of a time buffer, and then managed to put together 2 better runs this afternoon. So yeah, super happy.
It's brilliant. You start off and like, yeah, I'm right. I'm like 4 riders from the back, and there's some steady guys back there, and some flyers too. But you do catch a lot of riders, and it's just brilliant because I've just been singing that Cornetto song as I go down the hill, just to rather than shouting "rider," just going like I just singing "per favore" like this, and they love it, and they just pull over, and I'm just like. At the end of the stage, they're like high-fiving you and like with double selfies and all that sort of stuff. It's hilarious, yeah, really good atmosphere.
Joe, congratulations, man. Just good finish this weekend. So maybe not the win you're looking for, but 3rd place, really strong in the overall, yeah?
Maybe 4th. But
well, I think you got 3rd.
Oh, that would be amazing. Yeah, no, I so happy if I got on the podium, but even 4th, like I was saying to you before, I'd just give it everything and see what happens. Pretty pleased.
So Francois, 2nd overall this weekend, but it's been a tough battle at the top.
Yeah, really close. From yesterday to the final stage, there is no gap, and all was possible for the last stage. So I pushed very hard on the physical section. Merci. And that it's really good for me. I never had a podium on the World Series, so now it's done, and I'm more maybe relaxed for the next race.
We're just letting you get some congratulations from everyone, but let me say it myself. Congratulations, your first Enduro World Series win.
Yeah, it's the best day of my life. It's pretty good. I don't have a word to explain that. It's amazing.
But you came into the weekend having never won a stage, and then yesterday you won a couple, and it's just been growing all weekend, and now the overall win. So that's it from la-thuile here in Italy for the 4th round of the Enduro World Series, and what a race it's been. We've seen Tracy Moseley take another race win, her 3rd in a row, but she's also had it taken to her with a good battle in the women's category. But in the men's, it's a 4th different winner in 4 rounds. This time, though, is young Damien Oton, the French rider, taking his first ever race win after taking his first ever stage win on day 1 of here in la-thuile. But moving on to Colorado for the 5th round, we're bound to see all of them back in the mix.
Tracy Moseley finishes off the weekend in style, taking the final stage and the overall win. Jared Graves comes back strong at the end of the weekend with a late stage win, and Martin Mays takes another good result in 2nd. Jared Graves maintains the series lead, but Damien Oton moves within 30 points. Tracy Moseley extends her lead at the top of the women's category, but Schoenstatt is not far behind, whilst Ravenel and Beerton are fighting it out for third. Trek World Racing are once more at the top of the pile in the team rankings, with Rocky Mountain close behind.